Jose Garza, where are you? You suck. You gonna let Chris Taylor get behind an AR-15 again in our community? You stupid. You suck. I'm sorry. You and all these lawyers in this town suck. Suck. Except for Carly Joe, maybe Sarah, a couple good lawyers. Damn it. Damn it. It's doing that thing again. I know I'm not the only one having issues with YouTube. Here's the district attorney's office. Yeah, they do not give a shit. Not a flippin' shit. They're gonna let jurors fall asleep again? They're gonna target me? I hope so. I'll sue the damn DA if I have to. They've totally let me be targeted by the police. They're letting other citizens be targeted by police too. The DA, the federal courts, all these courts are letting these cops go, and they are not into transparency or accountability. I don't care what the fuck they told you. They're taking your taxes and they're gonna be coming after your kids. So you guys deal with them now or later. It's up to y'all. But you don't have free speech. The DA has not been defending people's free speech in Austin, including the press. So when you're filming, documenting police activities, that's considered free speech and press by the courts. And the DA hasn't done anything about our complaints. Yeah, we've been attacked for doing so by the police and others, including ex-cops at the Christopher Taylor jury trial a few months ago. I forget how long it's been. A few months ago, probably. When was that? In June?
Put a complaint on Christopher Taylor before everything happened.
Yeah, I put a complaint on Christopher Taylor. I don't know if it's before he murdered people or after, between, like he was before he murdered Mike Ramos.
Before he murdered Mike Ramos.
A month before, and you can check the YouTube right here. I posted it up there. Christopher Taylor was one of the sociopaths targeting the homeless down on Riverside Drive, going after black and brown people of color, the ones that say there's equity and all this other justice. There's injustice, and there's people working within the system getting a paycheck to murder us, to commit white supremacist genocide on Austin soil. It's been going on since Europeans got here, since the Tennesseans, you know, all of them, all the founders of Texas, Sam Houston, slaver. Stephen F. Austin, slaver. They all had slaves. They all bought and sold slaves and stole land and sold land. And that's how they got rich. Like white supremacists always do. This is what white supremacists do. It's called the colonizer culture. So, I mean, I know you don't want to deal with race, but race and class are inseparable, at least in Austin. If you're poor, if you're of color, they're gonna come after you. Even if you have money, like, what's his name? Marquis de Silva? Marquis de Silva. Okay, Marquis de Silva, a scientist of color. Was he Southeast Asian? Or what was it? Sri Lanka? I think that's Southeast Asia. Anyhow, I think that's near India. Anyhow, so I believe it's an island country, but I could be wrong. I'm from Texas. Maurice de Silva. All right. Yeah. So he was shot. He had money. He was a PhD scientist, a neuroscientist. He was murdered by Christopher Taylor 6 years ago. You can look on my YouTube channel here. I covered that press conference. They said he had a gun shot at him, all that. That was Chief Manley that did the press conference. I think he might have been assistant chief then. I'm not sure. But at this point, they've changed their story, and the DA has dropped the murder charge. And he's just going to go for disorderly conduct or something. What was it? Malevolent conduct?
Deadly
conduct. Deadly conduct, not misconduct, because that would be saying the cops are doing something wrong. So they're not gonna win. They don't care. The DA told me they're partners with APD. How are you gonna have a fair trial when you're partnered with APD in crimes? This is what the DA told me less than 2 weeks ago to my face. I tried to YouTube it, but inside this building I was losing connectivity. Same thing just now. I had to end the stream of the previous of when I was inside the Travis County Court building, looking at the marquees and whatnot, or the dockets, I should say. Not the marquee, the dockets. But say his name.
Deadly conduct charge, not murder, for 2019.
2019, 6 years ago. Marquis de Silva?
Maurice.
Maurice de Silva. Maurice de Silva. Say his name, Maurice de Silva. We can't even keep up with all the people that APD's murdered. Then a DA has shook hands with APD. They've bloodied their boots together on the streets of Austin. From the streets to the courts to the jails. The jails are full of brown and black people. Every once in a while, a lawyer will step up, but for the most part, they don't do their job under the bar. The bar says that they have to uphold the law. That they have to report bad cops, that they have to report people working under a law that are bad. But they don't. The law says that the perjury is a crime, but the DA doesn't. The DA lets the APD perjure themselves all the time. And if it's a court case against you, if they're framing you, if they're making up evidence like they've done in, you know, pretty much many cases against me. I couldn't tell you how many cases. I've won about 24 cases against me since they shot my dog, since APD shot my dog, and the DA has done nothing to protect the citizens. The DA is a sellout. I don't even think he should be included in Mexican rituals. He should be kicked out of this town. They should send him to LA or some other corrupt city, New York, Chicago, and get him the hell out of Austin, because we want our city back. We're tired of corruption. Yeah, for real.
Travis County District Attorney's Office says they will not pursue a murder charge against Austin police officer Christopher Taylor for alleged involvement.
Ronald Earl, you're a disgrace. Jose Garza, you're a disgrace.
Same Jose Garza dropped all the charges against those police officers in 2020 protests.
17 police officers that shot people, including me, for filming, again, for being the press. So I'm not impressed with the injustice in this town. People around here think that there's somebody. There's a junior sheriff. Oh, junior sheriff. Travis County Court stickers, all this crap on their dash. I'll probably get a ticket because I couldn't find my
It's a jury selection. It might take all day. Yeah.
Well, all I know is the DA called me 5 times when I was out here with my guitar. Now they're not calling me back about my police complaints. Brianna?
They said email you.
Yeah, they said to email them again. I have emailed. That's why I was there with my guitar. We've been through email. We've been through phones. They've contacted my lawyers, but they won't talk to me. They'll talk to my lawyers, but not talk to me. Huh. Interesting.
So,
Bunch of cowardly shit eaters. Fuck. I'm so tired of the injustice. It's just, they literally have murdered people through using the law. They've allowed people to be murdered through the law. They've allowed my free speech to be murdered through the law. They've allowed protesters' free speech to be murdered through the law. And there's been zero police accountability. They don't even know what the word, do they know what the word is? Because they say it when they're running for office, but they never really say it afterwards, do they?
I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, so they haven't released the video. The APD has a 10-day policy now of like critical events that they're supposed to release 10 business days. They're supposed to release the video. It's been 6 years they haven't released the video because they lied and said he had a gun and he didn't have a gun.
And they said he had a knife.
Now they say he had a knife. Just this week, I think it was, there was a guy, well no, last week, it's Monday, sorry. There was a man, an Austin man, who had a rock, and APD, 5 officers unloaded and killed him because he wouldn't put a rock down. Knives, rocks, you know.
Police perception.
The police they're trained to kill. These are dangerous cops. And the lawyers are trained to protect the cops and other bad lawyers. They're perjuring themselves, letting these cops perjure themselves, and no cops go to jail for felony crimes. Only citizens. Only citizens are going to jail around here. Show me the cop that's in jail in Travis County. Show me. Doesn't exist. Does not exist. And if Judge Blasey or anybody else doesn't like my live streaming outside the building, then I guess they need to move the building inside, because you can publicly film anything you can see with your eyes, just like the government can. If we can't, they can't. That's how that works. Yeah, we need to put up a police complaint right here.
Oh, you're right here.
Right here.
police complaint.
See, they worship all the dead cops over here. They worship all the dead cops, but they piss on the citizens that they kill. That's the problem. They want a parade every time a cop dies. There's no parade for us when they kill us. Yeah, so who's in control in the democracy? Who runs who? Who's master? In a true democracy, the president is not the highest office. It's the citizen, the individual citizen in a true democracy. There goes a sheriff bus full of brown and black people to the Del Valley Injustice Center. All I see is injustice.
That's what I see.
All I fucking see is injustice. Shut it down.
People get tired. They're tired of it.
They're not tired enough. But the cops are going to be on the receiving end of whatever the elites do next. They're going to put the cops in harm's way to get rid of the cops for their international police, is what I was told. So all these cops, no justice. You see how those two cops went into court and parked illegally here? Unit number 4547. LP 1329672, and here's it where it says no parking, and here's where it says arrest officer review. So after the cops arrest you, they come over here and they fill out their paperwork inside.
If anybody else did that, they'll get.
Yeah. Surprised this person hadn't gotten a ticket, but anyhow. Here we are at, what is it, Woolridge? Is it Woolridge Park? Woolridge? Woolridge. It's hard to say, Woolridge. Anyhow, you know what else is hard to say? Accountability, justice, and personally, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the injustice. I'm gonna be calling out all these lawyers. If you've done injustice to me, you need to be considering maybe quitting and leaving town. Maybe heading out to Mexico, because I'm coming for you. If you're a lawyer that's done injustice to me, if you're a cop that's done injustice to me, you will be facing litigation unless you expatriate yourself. We don't fucking want you here. We're tired of a corrupt monopoly of law. We're tired of corrupt ass lawyers, corrupt ass cops, hugging on corrupt ass lawyers and having goat sniffing parties. We're tired of it. Namaste, y'all. Free America, free Austin.